Hello, my name is Brendan Connolly, and I am a student in the Afro-American 117 class taught by Stephen Tracy. Today I'm going to read a poem for you by George Moses Horton known as On Hearing the Intention of a Gentleman to Purchase a Poet's Freedom. This poem is about a deep despair that most slaves had to deal with, and I found it very intriguing, which is why I chose it. It's quite long, so there might be a few peaks involved, but I hope you like it. When on life's ocean I spread my sail, I then implored a mild auspicious gale, and from the slippery strand I took my flight, and saw the peaceful heaven of delight. Tyrannic storms arose upon my soul, and dreadful did their maddening thunders roll. The pensive muse was shaken from her sphere, and hope it vanished in the clouds of fear. At a length the golden sun broke through the gloom, and from his smiles arose a sweet perfume. A calm ensued, and the birds began to sing, and lo, the sacred muse resumed her wing. With frantic joy she chaunted as she flew, and kissed the element hand that bore her through. Her envious foes did from her sight retreat, or prostrate fall beneath her burning feet. 'Twas like a procyon allied to heaven, or rising spirits boast of sins forgiven, whose shout dissolved the adamant away, whose melting voice the stubborn rocks obey. 'Twas like the salutation of the dove, borne on the zephyr through some lonesome grove, when spring returns and wears chills past, and vegetation smiles above the blast. 'Twas like the evening of a nuptial pair, when love pervades the hour of sad despair. 'Twas like Helen's sweet return to Troy, when every Grecian bosom swelled with joy. The silent harp on which osiers hung was then attuned and manumission sung. Away by hope the clouds of fear were driven, and music breathed my gratitude to heaven. Hard was the race to reach the distant goal, the needle oft was shaken from the pole. In such distress, who could forbear to weep, tossed by the headlong billows of the deep? The tantalizing beams which show so plain, which turned my former pleasures into pain, which falsely promised all the joys of fame, gave way into a more substantial flame. Some philanthropic souls as from afar, with pity strove to break the slavish bar, to whom my floods of gratitude shall roll, and yield with pleasures to their soft control. And sure of Providence this work had begun, he shod my feet this rugged race to run, and in despite of all the swelling tide, along the dismal path will prove my guide. Thus on the dusky verge of deep despair, eternal Providence was with me there, when pleasures seemed to fade on life's gray dawn, and the last beam of hope was almost gone. I like that poem a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.